What's going on? Welcome to K.A.E Sports Talk. And if all of you can give me the HKO special, help the king out, hit the like, subscribe, and comment on this. Now, I want to talk about, yes, the South Korean player that made her debut. She's right now the youngest to ever make her debut. And let's talk about Casey Phair. Yes. K.A.E. So, and she's, the first, I think, mixed South Korean to make it onto this team. So we're gonna investigate some more. So South Korea's K.A.E. became the youngest player in Women's World Cup history at 16 years old. So K.A.E. beats in finale Charlene, sorry for the mispronoun, record set in 1999 with Nigeria just by 8 days. So there you go. There's a picture of a K.A.E. I think she's about like 5'10". So let's read. So K.A.E. is Ju-in Phair, made World Cup history Tuesday in Sydney, Australia. So Phair entered South Korea's 2-0 loss to Colombia in the 77th minute in the country's first game at the World Cup this month. At 16-year-old, officially made Phair the youngest to ever take the pitch at a Women's World Cup. Of course, Fox Soccer shows she's in here, but I can't show the video because Fox Soccer will, copyright strike me. So the previous record belongs to Nigerians in finale. Chalene, she's 16 years old, 34 days old when she made her debut in 99, but Phair beat that mark just by 8 days. Now, here we go. Phair was born in Korea, but grew up in the United States. Her mom is Korean, her dad is American. They moved to the U.S. when she was just a month old, and she started playing soccer just a few days later. They settled in New Jersey, where she scored 25 goals in 15 games last fall as a freshman at the Pingree School. So Phair has trained with both the United States women's national team camp and South Korea's through the latter quickly won out. Yeah. So Phair scored 5 goals in 2 games with South Korea's U17 team in Asian Cup qualifying earlier this spring. It wasn't long after that she was drafted up to the senior team, and eventually she made the World Cup roster, which made her the first mixed heritage player to do so in team's history. Much of Phair's family still lives in South Korea, and her dad, Shane, estimates that they spend about half of their time in the country. So let's see the quote here. It's one thing that we want to know. It's how passionate she is about competing and about the Korean national team. Now committed, she's helping the team win. Shane told the Athletic. At the end of the day, she's focused on win. That's the mentality, and she's always been like that. But Colombia took a 2-0 lead before halftime Tuesday and ran away with the match. Catalina Usemi scored the first in the 30s on a penalty, and Linda Caicedo scored again in the last 10 minutes later. They held the rest away and shut Korea out to take a 2-0 win. So South Korea will take on Morocco next on Saturday before playing the final game in Group H against Germany next week. So there you go, K.A.E. So she, is the first, yep, she's the first mixed player to finally don a South Korean uniform because, you know, since if you guys don't know how Korea is not usually too big on bringing in, mixed players as much, So, this is a right step in the direction. And, she's only 16. So imagine she now debuts in this World Cup in Australia and New Zealand. Then she could maybe play in 2 more World Cups at the age of 20 and 24 and maybe 4 World Cups. So it's remained to be seen. And, if she just stays in South Korea and not the team, not the U.S. team, you know, so this is probably the best option. I think she can become a real star here with this team if she performs the way that she does. And yeah, I mean, this could be could have wonders for her. So I think this is going to be a benefit. And of course, yeah, she dons that uniform, and it's going to bring South Korea's popularity up because we have the men's that's a real popular team with Sung Hyun Min, but with Casey Pair, she could be the one to bring the popularity of women's soccer, and you know and of course, we'll see what she can do here. So I'm looking forward to seeing Casey Pair, and hopefully she'll play in the Morocco game because I am covering that game, and I am covering the Germany game. So I want to see Casey Pair maybe get in again and get some minutes there, and yeah, see what they can do, because right now losing to Colombia has caused a conundrum, because it's going to take a lot of luck now for South Korea to advance into the knockout stage. So, yep. So there you go. Yep. This is now maybe Korea's, player here, 16 years old, Casey Pair, it will bring South Korea, but we'll see. We'll see where this goes. And then from there, we'll see if South Korea women's team can get up in popularity. All right, everybody. So if you enjoyed any of this content, please give me the HKO special. Help the king out. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment on what you think. All right, everyone. I will see you in my next video.